I could write a book about this whole like Tiffany Lyme disease scam. I literally could write a book because like if you Google who created the Tiffany plate, it's like, her scam about using the Tiffany plate that she created to treat her Lyme disease. And the thing is that the reason I could write a book about it is because the thing that people don't understand is that I don't feel like I found out that it was a scam, which I'm not even like sure if it is, but I feel like I found out when you guys found out. Like, I was going to functional doctors trying to figure out how to treat my vertigo, which I've had since I was postpartum, and I journaled that whole thing on Instagram in 2021. But after I had my third baby, I was so dizzy. And basically, I was spending so many thousands of dollars because blood work was all coming back fine. But like something had like really visibly shifted in like my eyesight and like the way that my brain was processing things. And I was no longer able to really drive on highways without really struggling because something about like my eye adjustments, I don't even know how to describe it. I have to be honest with you. Like, I don't know how to describe like what's wrong with like my brain eye connection. But I went to like never ending doctors trying to get answers, functional medicine doctors, after not being able to get answers through my MDs. And all blood work is clear, but like clearly something is wrong. I have a really hard time with balance and like Walmart and Target, and I feel like I'm going to fall over. So I don't know if it's something with my balance, centers or whatever. But like when everybody on TikTok started saying it was a scam, realize I'm like, I don't even want to say how much money I've spent on functional medicine doctors, but when everybody started saying it was a scam, I started looking at it going, oh my God, like maybe this is all a scam. Like maybe this whole Lyme thing is a scam. And, people were saying what doctors I was going to, but the truth is that's not even where I was going. Like people were saying, certain doctors were notorious for, overdiagnosing Lyme and da da da. But the truth is that I have no idea. I'm not a doctor. So I went and got the test that they did via Vibrant Labs. And they said I had Lyme and co-infections. And so I did, the treatments that I was told to do. And once it started going around on TikTok that I was scamming people, people didn't realize that I was the one being told that I had these conditions. I mean, doctors in this particular area were making me feel like if I didn't do their, 40, 50, $60,000 treatment, I was going to be dead in a couple of weeks. People don't understand that like I was the one going through it and like I wasn't in a situation to talk about it at the time because I was like, am I being trolled or like is this something that I actually need to consider? And at the end of the day, my conclusion, right, wrong, or indifferent, um, is that I do think it's a scam. I do think people are being told that they have Lyme potentially when they don't, or maybe everybody tests positive on these Vibrant Lab tests. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. But, once that all happened, I did stop doing all of the things that they told me to do. And I was on the strictest diet, obviously, I'd ever been on in my life. And I have to be honest, it's the worst that I ever felt. Like, there were times that I was better. I think I was psyching myself out. At the end of the day, I still don't know what's wrong with me. I've done all the MRIs and whatever. I do know that I just have a really hard time with now. Again, I never did in my life. The patterns, driving on highways, like like the back of Walmart's, Targets, and I've seen other people have this problem. Anyways, I just wanted to address this because I think people think that I was doing it out of an intention to scam people, and it was never that. Like, again, I've never addressed this, but like I was going through a lot, and the people closest to me know what I was going through, and um, I'm not through it. I don't know. I just don't talk about it on this app anymore because I don't want to deal with everybody saying I'm lying about my condition, which is so frustrating when I don't even have the answers myself. Anyways, after just seeing that on Google, I just wanted to address it. I try not to address stuff on here because y'all just make up the most wildest crap you've ever heard on planet Earth. Oh my gosh. Which is pretty standard because it happens to every creator on here. I see crazy rumors about everyone. Everyone that's over a certain amount, they make up stuff about them because the goal is to get them canceled after they peak virality. Anybody who goes viral, they go viral. Everybody loves them, hypes them up, and then they're on my FYP being canceled for something. I understand it's the nature of TikTok and it's okay. Um, it just comes with the territory. But I just wanted to make this video so it has a place on my feed, and you guys can say whatever you want. And I had an intention to scam people, whatever. Remember that I'm a real person and I was going through these things, actually. So